Hi there, fellow armchair generals, and welcome to another episode of Grand Tactician Civil War. It is May the 23rd, 1861. A few things we need to talk about. First of all, we are already lacking on, we already have our POW camps overcrowded. So Charlottesville prison camp is full. So we're gonna go and upgrade it. It's gonna cost us a few bucks. Upgrade this building for 90,000. The fixed cost will go up to 25k a year. So we're gonna do that. But we're also gonna build another one. Because I think it goes up to 2,500. It's gonna go up to 2,500 and we already have 3,000 prisoners. So we're gonna make another prison camp. And I was thinking about New Orleans. So let's make one prison camp in New Orleans. Can we place it here? We can. And we should probably make another one at somewhere, I don't know, Montgomery or somewhere behind the lines. So we actually, where we fight, you know, the prisoners go to the nearest prison camp. And then we move them slowly down towards, away from the front lines, so they don't get liberated or something like that happens. So let's make another one, another prison camp. I'm gonna plop it, let's say, there in the woods, next to Montgomery. So we do have a prison camp, three prison camps, one being upgraded. The next thing. A few YouTube comments actually. Let's go, first of all, let's go to Army of the Shenandoah. Where's Johnston? So let's go to Graham's Legion. And Great Graham, or Graham, I'm not sure how to properly pronounce it, so sorry about that. I'm probably butchering your nickname all the time. Anyway, the Great Graham was asking, can you check and see how many casualties and inflicted casualties Graham's Legion has right now? I'm enjoying the campaign, looking forward to the next video. Thanks for that, mate. History. So, this one was engaged in... So it was raised on May 9th, 1861, fought in Battle of Abington, suffering 60 casualties, inflicting 98. On May 18th, so more or less a week later, they fought in Battle of Cumberland, suffering 200 casualties and inflicting only 136. So they got their asses lit up. On May 24th, they fought in Battle of Leesburg, but they were held back because they only have half their strength. Now their commander is actually getting more experience, so that's not bad. So that's for one question. And Count Grifford, would you be willing to make Sibley's Army of New Mexico? Well, I sure would. So, there's the Sibley's Army of New Mexico with a 14,000 men, 16 guns currently. It's situated in the west and it's gonna be the main army for this area. It's I've also swapped out a few generals here. So Robert E. Lee is now leading the Sibley's Army of New Mexico. Now I don't know why, but when I move the mouse over, it still didn't change the name. So not sure what's up with that. Maybe I should save and load the game again. But anyway, Sibley's Army of New Mexico, led by the Robert E. Lee. I'm recruiting 2 additional brigades under Huger. He's not a very prominent commander, but I think he's gonna get his skills up. And yeah, we are recruiting more cannons. So, do we have... Oh yeah, the Big Muddies are here with the Mississippi rifles. So yeah, that's gonna be the new army, the main army in this area. I intend to build it up and then go take over St. Louis and defend from there. The Army of the West is now led by Sterling Price, who was actually leading the former how was it called? I don't know, Sibley's army of New Mexico. So he's now leading the Western army. I did actually put him in command. He's actually quite okay, based on what actually we have. So, and he's also politically assigned, so we need to get our support up, or keep our support up, because we are lacking recruits. In regards to the strategy map, we're holding quite fine. The enemy again started recruiting more and more men. So did we, but as I said, we're lacking recruits here. Okay, we could still get 2 from there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say we can get 7 more brigades. Yeah, like 10,000 men on the field or something like that. Now I did stop I put the order to stop both of these armies. I do not want them to engage right now, those Sibleys here. Readiness is low, supplies are low, that's what worries me. But I would like to wait to get at least this brigade in. Both armies have, like, I don't know, hopefully enough men to beat 14,000 men on the enemy side. That's why I'm waiting for additional 3,000 men, even though they're gonna have poor equipment. But we need men on the field, so we can surround them, you know, attack their flanks and all that. In regards to the army of the Tennessee, it's gonna be the main army here, led by Zolikoffer, and I've recruited additional two brigades and a cannons, because we need a stronger army to defend this area. Army of the Potomac is probably soon gonna start messing around, plus this army, which we don't know how strong it is. They are gonna build up the supply depot, so they can converge on us and push us out. This is actually the most worrisome part for me as of now. Here in the east, we did make a cunning plan, and the cunning plan goes like this. We're gonna, the last time, which was a bit of a frustrating battle if I remember correctly, we beat up the army of the Shenandoah. Our army of the Shenandoah beat the enemy's army of the Shenandoah. So now our army of the Shenandoah is gonna move and attack Washington. Ooh, and we got another perk. Now this army could use up some additional supplies. Though, maybe if they move fast, that might be the better option. Foot cavalry. Forced march speed, attrition during forced marches, level up by using forced marches. No, we're gonna go for flying column. Movement speed plus 10, maximum supplies. So Johnston, who's probably gonna have the biggest army, is gonna be flying around, putting out fires. Yeah, let's take that. We're gonna take the flying column. Even though here in the east you have plenty of rail to move around, but still, as I said, I plan, most likely it's gonna happen that Johnston's army of the Shenandoah is gonna be the strongest one. So we're gonna move it around, go into enemy territory and all that. So we need speed hunting down enemy armies. So yeah, the cunning plan here is we're gonna try and see if we can attack Washington, push the army out, create a panic in unions, army and politics and all that. Finances are looking well. Nothing new on the policy side, but when it comes, sorry, not the policy and project side. Policies, we're waiting for military 20th days to get there. We need to get the military spending up for projects, so we get more guns. Now I think, I'm pretty positive, that for starters we're gonna take the weapons production. This is the industrial subsidies. I was talking about deciding about subsidizing weapons production or upgrading the iron mines, but this is only halfway. So we're gonna probably go in like 99%. go with subsidizing the weapons production. That's it. When it comes to ships, let's go and check how far those are finished. I mean, those are built. Actually, we need to go to military fleets. Okay, we still cannot select Jackson. It must be like a Swiss cheese. It's at 77% health, but we still cannot fix it. Wait, select ship. Is this one in the... yeah, it's in the harbor. So these guys are repairing. That's the fleet down south, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's the river one. James River Squadron. I'm gonna check that. Anyway, our frigates, the main fleet, which is supposed to actually expel the enemy from this area to attack the home squadron, is at how many? 12%? Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I'm building 10 of these. And then the river squadron, another river squadron for the Mississippi River. It's at 10, 9, 10%. Yeah, it's going slow. Let's check real quick. So we still have 3 disabled ships. That's fine. We managed to beat up enemy pretty badly down here. They've scattered. As you can see, Battle of the Florida Keys. 1 Confederate ship sunk. But the enemy had 11 ships versus our 6, and we did manage to drive them off. So we're raiding here, burning down their ports, and in general messing up with their trade. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the update, and I'm gonna play on and tune in when something interesting happens. Hold on. So the enemy army has pulled out. Army of the Northeastern Virginia has pulled out as soon as Johnston arrived. We'll see what the Army of the Shenandoah is gonna do, but I'm thinking about marching into Washington and burn down as much as we can. So let's go to Washington with Johnston. Let's march in. Let the enemy, let the Union know that we mean business, and we're gonna go down on them and just burn as much as we can. We're gonna go on a raid. It is May 24th, so that means we can look around the enemy in the enemy area. I mean, in the enemy territory, and just go crazy on them. Oh boy, I like that. So, Johnston marches into Washington. The enemy flees in panic. Capture Washington DC. We're gonna get this one to yes, I hope. And then we'll probably pull back at one point, because they're gonna constantly attack this. Washington, it's gonna be constant fighting in the same map. We do have Army of the Potomac in as a reserves, so they do come up and help. And altogether we have a very strong and potent army. Not to mention they are equipped well. With new peeps joining in 6 days, 8 days, 15 days. That's just the reserves. Yeah, that's it. Let's check real quick if we did manage to actually recruit that brigade. Still 1 day. I'm hoping that this is gonna be the battle that we're gonna fight. We need to take over this depot. What I did notice is as soon as I unpaused, the readiness went up from Robert Lee, Lee's army, and supply situation is actually increasing. It was below 50. So that's good news. We can wait because this army is gonna stay stationary until they build up the depot. And here's the thing, I'll probably attack before they build it, but if we wait for them to actually build the depot, and attack it and then take over their supplies and destroy the depot. It might be more beneficial for us, but there's another depot here. Yeah, I'll see, I'll decide when we get the units. I mean, how much could we steal from them? 11 pieces of artillery, forage, horses, provisions, weapons. 110 pieces, so that's not much. So it's better to just go and attack as soon as we recruit this brigade. Oh, actually, it's here. Holy crap, wait a second. Yeah, it is, alrighty. So, Sibley's Army of New Mexico, Robert A. Lee. Time to march, mate. Issue the order. Alrighty, let's hope I meet you guys on the battlefield soon. Alrighty, as predicted, we do have a bit of an issue here. Units with low morale in Sibley's Army of New Mexico. But still, we do have 18,000 men, only a handful of cannons. The enemy has 12,000 men and 13 guns, so it's not gonna be much of a gun duel here, as much as it's going to be a musket fight. Alrighty, so John E. Wool from New York, what the heck are you doing down here? 77, he's renowned, cautious, distinguished, good administrator, and predictable. Ooh. Now Sterling Price, 51, renowned, cautious, distinguished, mediocre administrator, and unpredictable. Okay, let's dive into this one. Time to take over the West, I guess. So, Battle of Rolla, Missouri, May 25th, 1861. This is a pretty complicated situation. Davyville. We have both armies up here. I'm thinking about sending one army to take over this position if the enemy is gonna be holding it. That's the main issue, and we're gonna send one army up here. We do have the cannon advantage, but the problem is that if you want to utilize the cannons, we have to come from this side. And there's pretty much, they're gonna have to move up here. I'll probably then send the cannons up there, though both armies have, or maybe, let's check. Yeah, well, if we bring the cannons up here, but that means that the enemy has to be held out in this position, and they're probably somewhere else. I'm not yet sure. I mean, we're gonna approach from both sides and see where the enemy positions are, so I'm gonna tune in then. I've stopped Lee's army. This is a strong position. We are moving, not Cooper, but Price. Price is moving on the side, single line. I wonder if they're all holed up in this position. We need to move the cannons up straight away. Let's see if they can fire from this position. I'm gonna send the Springfield muskets. Oh boy, this is a very complicated situation. The Mississippi rifles. I'm gonna send them on the road. Well, actually, they should not be on the road. They should be somewhere on the flanks. Oh boy, they do have this flank protected, so we cannot push in from there, cannot push in from open side. We'll try and get through. Oh, you know what we'll try? We'll try to get Price to move in on the point and hold it. If he managed to do that, or kind of hold this part and then start moving in and push from the other side. Yeah, that's what we're gonna try. So go, you guys should be in a single line. And here we need to position the majority on this side and start pushing in, try and fold in this flank. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare, I can already say. I mean, I can already tell. Go long range. Go long range. I think they still didn't spot. Oh boy. I think they still didn't spot the other army. So let them, we're gonna reposition, I'm gonna set everything up, and then we're gonna start pushing. Okay, here's the plan. We're kind of gonna distract them here a bit, but Price is moving in. So we're gonna try and attack their flanks, so they're gonna start repositioning this way, and then we're gonna go and attack the front line. I'm worried it might not work out because we are poorly equipped. What I did before the battle though, just before we started the battle, I gave them Springfield rifle muskets. Oh, these two guys have Springfield muskets. Oh, well, actually, they have the rifle muskets, but these guys that had mixed muskets, they have Springfield muskets. As far as I can tell, they do perform better, a bit better in melee fight, but otherwise there's no difference, I think. Not much of a better musket than the mixed muskets. Damn it, this is gonna be a nightmare. But yeah, we're gonna try and squeeze them in from both sides. It's the only way probably that we can win. They are in the woods, so they're gonna have defensive positions, which means we have to actually just roll over them somehow. Okay, the cannons are firing. The other cannons from Pierce's army I put up here somewhere on top of this little ridge here, and hopefully they will be able to fire down on the enemy. So we are kind of making a bit of a... Well, any casualties? Not much. Well, I'm gonna move the units into position and tune in then. I guess I forgot to turn on the camera before, but doesn't matter. It seems like we do have a high ground here, so at least something. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're still positioning. Okay, so we've opened up. Let's start inflicting casualties. Let's get down into the town. Try and snatch the point. Now, if we manage to inflict some proper casualties, that's gonna work out. We're preparing the units to go all in. I'm gonna bring the cannons closer. Okay, these guys should be able to start firing down on the enemy. We're gonna get them close enough to open up and see how that's gonna work out. 40 casualties, okay, good. It's because we hold a high ground. That's superb. Ooh, nice, the cannons are firing as well. Light them up, boys, light them up. So we have one unit for support. I guess they didn't get their long-range orders. Is the enemy repositioning? No. Which means that if they're gonna hold their ground, they're gonna get lit up, which is great. Which is great. Okay, let's speed up time a bit. By the way, the enemy does have a higher morale, and it's a bit of an issue for us, because we're gonna have higher losses, because if we want to engage with the enemy we have to get really close, unless we just use the two brigades here. Position yourselves. Marching down into town. No shift. Take over the point, please. Okay, let's get them closer. Not that close. Oh my god, come on. Good, we'll try and get their first cavalry off the field. Who's being fired upon? These guys. Stop. Second brigade, 100 losses, not bad. First cavalry, 5 casualties. Okay, we'll just keep on firing on them. This cannon seems to not have the field of vision, but we're gonna keep them here. Let's just try set them up. Let's hope they do get their field of vision. So who's under fire? 3 casualties. Oh, we have a casualty there as well. This cannon's firing. It says they're idle. Damn it. Oh, they're not idle. Alrighty. Just keep on hammering the enemy. We are taking over the point, which is super awesome. Seems like nobody's repositioning. How many casualties do we have here? Only 10. Well, if we manage to gather cavalry off the field, 15. It would be better if you would have, if you would be firing upon down upon the second brigade. But we're just gonna stay put. We do not want to rattle the cage and let the enemy start to move around and kind of make issues. As long as we're taking down their units without any big risks, we are doing fine. Seems like we have driven off their cavalry. 50 losses only. Now we need to start firing down on these brigades. Okay, they are behind cover. We're gonna move slightly closer. Hopefully start firing up on their second brigade, because that's the more important one. We did inflict 350 casualties on the second brigade. The second brigade. Now we're gonna stay put. We also managed to take over the point, and we're gonna stay in the point. Still waiting. Still just well, not double time it. Still just harassing the enemy from afar, you know, shooting on them from higher positions. So I'm gonna skip ahead again if nothing major happens, because otherwise it's just a waiting game for now. Okay, the enemy second brigade has decided to come and face us. I'm bringing in Slag's brigade to help out, because this one's stronger. We might even pull back with this brigade. We'll see. 500 casualties, very nice. We are up on the hill. Okay, good. If we have 2 brigades firing down on them, we should be able to overpower, plus the cannons are taking shots. I'm a bit worried that... Oh, nice. Okay, good. Rush them in. Okay, save your strengths. He's moving in the cavalry. We need to move in our own troops to counter that. Slow down. Okay, so it seems like the enemy is reacting now, leaving their defensive positions behind. We need to press on with the attack immediately. Seems like they're all moving. Oh boy, this might turn into a bloodbath. Do not take the roads. Only 55 casualties, what the heck. 3. Well, if we manage to hold out in this area, we might have to leave the point. Actually, let's start falling back. And double time it, boys, double time it. Casualties, we need to come from their flank. Oof, we're gonna have to reposition again. Let's move the cannons closer. Ooh, this is gonna be an issue. Come on, man, come on. What the heck are you doing? Charge it. Oh, poor buggers, they're gonna get lit up. At least they left their cannons behind them. Oh, this sucks. Come on. Let's hope they don't open up. Jesus Christ, look at that. We tell them to run, to rush, to do something, and they just mess it up. Alrighty, casualties 150 only. I'm worried that they might move on our flank. How many guns? Casualties only 10, casualties 0. I really don't know why our riflemen perform so poorly, but this is seriously bad. They're broken. We need to bring the units on the flanks. You attack the cannons, keep them busy. Holy moly. They are simply not wavering at all. Okay, we've managed to drive off one of their cannons, so let's move in. Get the Mississippi rifles in as well. Attack their cannons. You're gonna attack these cannons. Would you please stop running? Ooh, this is gonna be an issue. How many? 200 only. What are they moving about? Come on, push, push, push. coming down on them. I have to start pulling back slowly, though I don't think they're gonna make it. You guys need to rush it. They still have only 200 casualties. It's like we are not inflicting zero casualties. Casualties 10. Okay, they've routed another unit. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Tell them to attack the cannons and they don't do it. Oh my god. Come on, man, come on. We don't have a line to hold anymore here. Come on, hold out, hold out. We need to get them in their backs. The Mississippi Riflemen. Okay, they've turned around. What are they firing at? No. No. Turn that way. Open up, please. The rifles with 250 meters range really suck. Okay, finally they got them. 300 again. They are also firing. Let's hope these guys hold out. They routed our cannons. We are firing on them in their backs. From two sides. Let's hope we manage to rout them and that these guys hold out, because this is looking pretty darn bleak. Don't mind the cannons. Oh, they routed as well. Poor buggers. 400 losses. We're just not inflicting enough casualties. Simply not inflicting enough casualties, though things seem to be in our favor. They are pulling back. Let's pressure them. We need to keep the pressure up. They did take the point back, so that's a bit sad. Okay, we're running into another unit. We just need to get into the tree line to get some defensive positions. Okay, we do have defensive positions now, meaning we need to get you guys into the fight. Holy crap. You go and rally your troops. If you can, go up there. Seems like we did manage to rout one of the enemy units. Long range. Come on, man, stop fooling around and get into positions. We need to get them on the flank. Ooh, this is actually a very good position. Rush it. Are they gonna hold out? Rush it, even though they're tired. Where's the commander at? Is anybody ready and willing to fight again? We do have them in a bit of a cauldron now, but oh my god, why are these guys taking so long? Is it the marshes here? Doesn't look like it. We need to get these guys firing. Come on, get into position. Okay, these guys should open up. Let's hope they manage to rout the cavalry, because the more units we rout, the lower their morale is gonna be, and we do have a chance of them to retreat. But if we lose another unit, we're done for, I guess. Are you ready to fight? No. Can I tell McCallan to kinda McCown to double time it? Are we opening up? We are opening up. Awesome. They're wavering. Bad. Where's their commander? Go and rally your troops, mate. Okay, we're opening up with more muskets. Seems to be weakened. Oof. We really need to get them firing. Oh boy, this is bad. They are just overpowering us. Can we bring a brigade back? Where did the cannons go, by the way? Did we completely lose that unit? Seems like it. I am worried that when these guys give up or give in. Okay, nice. This is gonna lower the morale of the troops. Everybody going on. Oh crap. Okay, one more has given up. come on, push them, they can give way. We need to get somebody to take over the town. Oh, yes. Oof, I was pretty sure we're not gonna make it. I was pretty sure we're not gonna make it as soon as this Juniors Brigade, Pond Juniors Brigade started retreating. Holy moly, this was one of the closest battles ever. Just turn in on them. 40 minutes and until they completely retreat. You guys start marching back. They don't have the range, so send the skirmishers or not. Let's hope we manage to inflict as many casualties as possible. Double time it. Fire on the enemy. Oh, whew, that was a really, let's say, exhausting battle. The units are more or less everywhere. Scattered everywhere across the battlefield. Oh, so there's the guns. Wait, where's then the 3rd brigade? Oh, the 3 brigades and the cannons. The poor buggers. Yeah, losses were high. I would even dare to say that we have more losses than the enemy. Okay, so we've routed that unit as well. You know what saved us? The cavalry that routed. It demoralized all other units to the point that they gave way before our troops gave way. Because these guys, well, it says it's stable now. They're stable now, but they are definitely not stable. Okay, I'm gonna speed up time. Tune in on the victory screen. So, enemy lost 2,400 men, we lost 1,400, we lost, well, 5 guns, the enemy lost 15. Yeah, like I said, holy crap, Sterling Price, Brigadier General, had a very hard time breaking this nut. So let's hope we're gonna be able to supply the guns, the proper guns. I'm talking about rifled muskets on the western side of, well, for the armies on the western side of the front. So yeah, this is gonna conclude today's episode. If you liked it, give it a like, of course. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. We're gonna play on, and don't forget to name a unit that you would like to see on the battlefield, fighting as your own troops. And yeah, stay safe and stay awesome.